Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl, and the question of the day: could our moon possibly be an artificial vessel? Roll tape.
Been viewing a clip of the classic 1902 sci-fi film A Trip to the Moon, produced by the genius Georges Méliès. Now, Méliès tragically wound up as a toy salesman and ultimately died in an insane asylum. But he was the first to use the dissolve and the double exposure. But he couldn't do this, and he couldn't do this. Is it possible that our moon is an artificial body? Back in 1977, two Russian astrophysicists, Mikhail Vazin and Alexander Sherbakov, proposed just that in a Russian journal known as Sputnik. They argued that for three reasons we should believe that our moon is an artificial body. First, they pointed out that our moon occupies a nearly perfectly circular orbit about the Earth. This is in contrast to other planetary moons, which are in elliptical orbits. Secondly, when our lunar vehicle, that is, the Apollo 11 lander, ascended from the surface of the moon, it dropped back a module which yielded bell-shaped or Gaussian reverberation patterns, suggesting that the moon is hollow. And thirdly, when the Russian spacecraft, the Luna, explored the surface of the moon, it found that the mass of the moon is concentrated in an outer shell surrounding a hollow center. Now, hollow-centered bodies simply are not normally found in space. They must have been created, such as by aliens. Now, why would aliens create such a vehicle? Perhaps their own star was about to die, so they converted their own moon into a spacecraft, which has now become our moon. And I might point out, way back in 1918, Robert Goddard, our nation's foremost rocket pioneer, argued that we Earthlings in the future would have to convert asteroids into spacecraft in order to escape the ravages of our own sun, which unfortunately will explode into a red giant at some point in the future. And inside the moon we might find several sections, perhaps living quarters, aliens alive or dead, engines, and food stores. Future expeditions to the moon will confirm whether or not this theory is correct. And just what might these beings on the moon look like? Well, the 1952 serial Radar Men from the Moon suggested the following possibility. Let's take a look at it. Those guys in the moon really play rough.
Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos and of the moon be with you. Yes, yes, yes.